Hi everyone and welcome back to V's Budgets. For those returning subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're new, then hi, my name is V and I am a single mum of one trying to live her best life on a budget. Welcome to the channel. And if you like this content, then I do hope that you like and subscribe and that you stick around. So today is going to be about the end of week 4 for February. And in fact, we're closing now officially the month of February. And guys, let me tell you, I am excited about that. February did not quite go according to plan and we'll see why in just a second. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here I have my little tracker for the month of February. As you can see here, the 1st to the 6th actually fell into January's budget because I do stuff my pots on a Monday, and therefore I had 4 Mondays in February, and those were the beginning of my 4 weeks. So starting on the 28th and down to the 6th of March, that is the week that we're going to be reviewing. As we can see, we've had 3 no spend days this week, which it's quite good, but we did spend quite a bit, and I did find myself taking money out of various pots. So we'll see the state of the pots in just a second. Now, Monday was a no spend day for me. On Tuesday, I did my weekly shop in Aldi, and that came to £50, including Aldi and household products. I did get £2 for Clara, and in fact this shop I filmed and I did an Aldi haul, and I can link it at the top of the channel now if you're interested in having a look. I've not done one of these before and I actually really enjoyed it, so yeah, do go and check it out. On Wednesday and Thursday we had no spend days. Friday I had a train and it was £14.10, and I also had £2.19 Tesco because I needed to get some capers. I actually had to change my nails around, guys. I don't know if you've seen my previous videos, but I did have a blue frosted nail in the middle, like as my middle fingers, and I absolutely hated it in the end. I didn't sound very convinced as a start, and by the sort of like end of the week, it had got really dirty, and normally I keep my nails for 3 weeks, and I thought there was no way they could have kept that for that long. So I went in to see my nail tech and I asked her to kindly remove the frosting and put just like the normal polish that I had on the other nails. And bless her, she didn't actually charge me. I did try and give her some money, but she said no, so I'll definitely give her a tip next time she does my nails. But yeah, I spent parking for that, and that was £1.60 because she only took like less than half an hour to do that. On Saturday, I went into Poundland to get some party bits for my daughter's birthday. If you're not aware, I have a 4-year-old. Well, she's actually 4 tomorrow, on the 8th of March, but her party is not going to be until the weekend on the Saturday. And I was looking for bits for her birthday for like party bags and like platters and things like that. Ended up spending £45 in Poundland. Then on Saturday night, we had a cheeky takeout and had a, gosh, what did we even have? I think, oh yes, we had a kebab. Nearly forgot that. And then we also went into town that day and ended up spending another £4 on parking. And then I ended up spending £14.40 H&M to get a superhero costume for my partner's son, because it was his birthday yesterday on the 6th. And then on Sunday, my mum came from Italy and I went and picked her up at the airport, and that cost me £5 in parking. And then we stopped by at Starbucks on the way back and we spent £10.30, had a little pastry and a coffee because it was really early morning with our flight. And then in the afternoon, we went and got the car cleaned, and that came to, it was £16, but I gave some tip, and bless them, they gave me actually a new air freshener, which I needed. So that worked out okay. So that is how the week went, and this is what I spent. The Poundland expense and obviously the takeout and all the parkings, they didn't really come from specific pots. So let me show you what I did to try and balance me out. I did end up spending £128.90. So let's see what I had to do to balance me out. So here you go, guys. As you can see here, I have got all of my spending categories. For those that are not aware, I am not a cash stuffer, I am a digital stuffer, and I utilize Monzo for my spending jars, my spending pots, and I utilize Hyperjar for my sinking funds. So we're going to start with my spending. Now, as you can see here, I had £20 at the beginning of the week. Also, by the way, guys, I cut my finger, but how cute are these little Friends plasters? I probably need to change it. I have no idea how I cut my finger, but it happened. And I realized when I was driving to the airport to get my mum yesterday morning. But yeah, don't know. I feel really rumbly today, so I do apologize. So I did spend £20. Oh, I think this pen is running out. So I did spend £20, sorry, the pen was running out, and the balance in this pot is 0. Now date night, as you can see, spent £10. Actually, I kind of took a bit of money from the takeaway. That's why I did it. I didn't want to take the full amount from it, but yeah, basically that's what happened. So I'm left with £26.50. Vinny didn't spend anything. So I still have the £6.75, which is good. Beauty, I only took the £1.60 for the car park when I went and got my nails changed. So we have £64.51 left. Family time, I actually did take money out of that. I took £10.30, which is the Starbucks amount. And I am left with £24.70. Home didn't have anything, so spend 0, left with 0. Clara, I spent £2, and that was during my Aldi haul. So do go and check it out. Miscellaneous, I did spend the £5, and I'm left with 0. Oh, clothes, didn't touch it. So spent 0 and left with 15. Gosh. Fuel, I did spend 5. I didn't put £5 of petrol in. I actually used the fuel pot for the £5 parking amount for the airport, because I just didn't know where to take it from. So I took it from fuel. It's okay. Groceries, I spent the full 45, left with 0. Household, spent the £5, left with 0. Cleaner, didn't have anything, so didn't spend anything. Transport, honestly, I only went in once this week, but I basically then ended up emptying the pot, and I am left with 0. So all in all, I spent £128.90, and we're left with £150.46, which, to be fair, considering how bad this month has been, I don't think is too bad. I'm pleased that I've got enough money to get my hair done. I'm pleased that I've still got about £25 in date night. I'm pleased that I've got £15 in clothes. It does add up quite quickly, and I've got £25 in family time, which, to be fair, is probably going to get used next week's budget, because my mum's around. So we'll probably do something, even if it's just take my daughter to soft play. So that's my spending pot. Let's have a look at the sinking funds. So this is fun. I basically recorded this whole section on sinking funds, and I went to stop the recording and realized that I hadn't actually pressed recording. So I've already written things down, but I'm still going to talk you through what has happened. So as you can see here, I put my sinking funds in Hyperjar. These are the categories. This is the start balance. As you can see here, this is my end balance, and I am quite chuffed with that. We started with £1,232.24 in the pots. We've managed to add £264.79. taking us to £1,497.03 in my sinking funds. Couple of the highlights: I did £85 on holidays, and managing to, that should be a minus 120 by the way, managing to add £50 on Christmas, and managing to not dip into my sinking funds to cover my shortage this month. And let me show you what that means. So here we are, guys. This was my original tracking sheet for the month of February. This is what I used to plan my monthly income. So my predicted income was 3,352. It actually ended up being 3,459. So this was what I had budgeted. And as you can see here, pretty much everything that I had budgeted had come out. Few things that stand out, of course, gas and electric. My usual charge was £87, and this month I ended up paying £253. Now that is because my £87 went out, but also it turned out that my account was in debit £166, and I decided to clear that debit to make sure that I was going to restart from the March budget onto a higher payment rate. Also, I hadn't calculated Amazon Kids, which I had put here in the Audible section because Audible actually was not being charged for the month of February, and that was £1.99 that I had forgotten to budget, so I popped that there. And finally, the gym was not meant to come out this month, but due to my own error, unfortunately did come out. And yeah, I still haven't been. So I basically spent £29.99 for nothing. I really want to get a Peloton bike, but I'm not in a position to do so right now. So we'll see what to do with the gym next month, but there you go. So originally I predicted £1,699.55. I actually ended up spending in bills £1,897.53, which subtracted from my actual income left me with £1,561.49, so definitely less than what I had originally thought in principle. Continuing, you will see here my debt. I have a Nectar mattress that I am paying off. Luckily, I've only got 2 months left, I believe. Well, actually 3 months. My last payment is going to be on the 1st of May, put it that way. So not too long to go. And then finally, my windows. I need to raise £1,500 by September in order not to incur interest on a loan that I took out to get some new windows in the house. So I had predicted £125. I managed to put 210. In hindsight, guys, I could have really done with that money. So I think next month I'm going to be a little bit careful to just chuck extra money in debt if I feel that I may incur extra charges before the end of the month, because yeah, you'll see in just a second. So anyway, that ended up being £252.61, which left me with £1,308.88. I did put £100 in savings, both for myself and for my little girl. Finally, in sinking funds, I ended up putting £20 more than budgeted. That was because of my daughter's party, because I was literally just chucking any money at it. And then my spending, it was predicted at £810, and I ended up coming in £30 under budget on that one. So in fact, I ended up coming £10 under budget overall, because I had budgeted between my weekly sinking funds and spending 1,370, and it ended up being 1,360. However, because of the extra charges and the extra money that I put in debt, what that meant is that I ended the month £151.12 under budget. Now, it's not a big deal. I did explain, I believe, in my week 3 checking what I have done to cover that shortfall. So I am okay. My current account, I am still balanced. I am going to take steps as part of my March budget to make sure that I'm not going to be put in this position again. Overall, considering the expenses that I've had this month with the party and the extra gas and electric, I really don't think I've done too bad at all. And I've really learned that actually February is quite an expensive month for me, because it's the month before where all of my birthdays in the year are. So I think I'm going to make a note of that and bear that in mind for next year to make sure that I've got a bit of a buffer coming into the month of February into my current account. So I believe that that's it, you guys. We are officially now closed for the month. Please do subscribe if you've enjoyed the content, and do give me a thumbs up to let me know that it was okay. I would really appreciate that. Until next time, bye.